Right, this is a short video for anyone wanting to upgrade the sat-nav climate control and CD player on a Jaguar X type. Mine's a 2007. Now this is the system that's built in with the climate control and the sat-nav and CD player all in one. I've been told by quite a few people that you couldn't replace it and go back to the manual climate control, the one that sits above the stereo, because of the wiring loom. Now I found that not to be the case. In fact, it's pretty straightforward swapping back to the other system. This is my upgraded system. You can see the climate control, which I've got from off of eBay for about £18. That sits above the stereo now. I've got a Sony single DIN system in there with a large screen. This is a Sony XAV AX8050D. I mean, it's quite a nice system. It's got CarPlay, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto all built into the system. I bought a wiring loom kit or adapter kit off Dynamic Sounds, and they actually told me that you couldn't fit this, it wouldn't work. I found that not to be the case. It was pretty straightforward, swapping back the climate control. Now when you take out the built-in system, you'll end up with the audio plug that plugs into the back of the CD player down at the bottom. That fits into your adapter kit, not the small plug below but the larger one above it. This one here that's actually built in, or that one there that's connected to the sat nav, that becomes redundant. You don't do anything with that, just wrap some tape around it and push it out of the way. Now this is the same unit as the one that I fitted, but this one doesn't have the heated screen. I've got a heated screen on mine, so I bought the one with the heated screen. This one I bought in error. But essentially it's exactly the same as the other one that I fitted. You'll see on the back of here there's a black and a white socket. Now the plugs for these are actually on the wiring loom of the Jag, whether you have whichever system you have. When they fit the sat-nav system, these black and white plugs are attached to the RCCM, which you'll find in the driver's footwell up behind this panel here. These are the plugs, so you can't mistake them as a black and white one. So black to black, white to white. Disconnect them from the RCCM and connect those to your climate control. Now when you connect these to your the smallest climate control unit, they won't work immediately. What you need to do is disconnect the battery from the Jaguar, just take the leads off and just hold the leads together, the plus and the negative, for about a minute or so. I mean, I just taped them up. Now that resets the ECU, because what will happen is if you just try and plug the climate control unit in, it'll still think it's got the old unit in, and it'll come up with -41 degrees, and the frost signal will come up on the dash, and your climate control won't work properly. So just disconnect the battery, hold the two leads together, and then everything will reset itself, and the ECU will find the new unit that you've added in, and then everything works fine. You can see on mine there it's 27 degrees outside, and I've got it at 21, and everything works perfectly fine. With the kit that I bought from Dynamic Sounds, I had the steering wheel control wires. They all work perfectly fine. I've tried all those, the volume, next track, and source, and the phone. I haven't actually tried the phone yet, but I assume that's all going to work fine. But I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's quite an easy swap over. There's no cutting into the loom or anything like that. You just it is just disconnect one plug and add it to someone else. You know what I mean, it is pretty straightforward if you sit there and think about it. Don't rush into it, just look at it for a little bit, but it is all plug and play. There's no cutting of wires or anything like that. It's just unplug one thing from one unit and plug it into another unit, and that's pretty much it. That's with the wiring kit that I bought anyway. But like I say, it is pretty doable, no problem at all. It's, you know what I mean, it's quite an easy job to do. Now, like I said, I've got the single DIN unit with the large display. That was a little bit more awkward to fit in because of the way that it actually mounts in, but you could have a double DIN unit or a single DIN unit just to get rid of the built-in sat-nav system that's there, and you still keep hold of your climate control. I think that covers pretty much anything. If anyone wants any help or needs any questions answered, just ask and I'll see what I can do. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers. Bye.